Hi all, my name is Rima and today we are recording one. So suppose if you have to do if you have to perform some calculation on date. So for that we do have a command available inside Automation 360. So suppose you have to add a day or a minute, an hour in some date value. So how we can do that? So those functions are available inside the datetime command. So in this datetime command, these many features are available. We can do this kind of operations on date time. So suppose if you want to add any time, any day in hours in the given time. So for that we do have a features add. And if you want to subtract, suppose today is 4th of May, and if you want to subtract a day in this 4th of May, so that will be 3rd of May, right? So that also we can do through the subtraction. And suppose if you want to compare two date values, like both are equal or not equal. So in that case, if both are equal or not equal, and there's three operations we can do on that compare command. So here in the compare, suppose we have given source string and the other one target value. And if you want to check the source string are like suppose today's date is coming before 3rd of May or not, so that also we can do that by using the is before. And suppose we are checking if this fourth is coming after 5 or not, like fourth is coming after 3 or not. For that also we have a features available here in the datetime command. So let's go with the automation and let's check let's check the meaning of this all command which is available in datetime package. Okay, so I'll go to the automation. I'll click over in the automation and I'll create one folder here that will be a date time. Create a folder, and here I'll create a task that will be date time. Okay, create and add it. So I'll go to the in action. In the action, let's search date. So in the date time, you can see these many features are available. Addition, this will add a day or hour in the given source value, source date. And this will be the assignment. Suppose if you want to create a variable, and in that variable if you want to assign some date, so by using this assignment inside the datetime variable command, you can assign some date. Okay, and this is the is after, and is before, and is equal. So this we are going to use for the compare command. So let's go with one by one. Okay, so suppose I want to add a day. I want to add a day in this system date. So today is 4th of May. So I want to add one day. Okay, so that will be 5th of May. So let's add that one. So for that, you can select this from here also. You can assign this 4 also directly here. And there's one more system variables are system date variables are given. So let's use that one. Or else we can use this given date also. We can select from here also. Okay. So if suppose let's go in both way. So I'll select from here in the calendar. I'll select this 4th of May and I'll select hour 12 a.m. Okay, it is up to you like what timing you are selecting here. It will add accordingly. Okay. So suppose if I'm selecting 12 a.m. and from here in the drop down you can select your time zone also. Okay, and here like what value, like whatever value you want to add in this date value, so that counter you can provide here. Suppose I want to add one, I want to increase this date time by one, so I will add one here. Okay, and like from the time unit addition, what value, like how you want to increase this date time, by millisecond, by second, minute, hour, day, week. Okay, so in this date, given date which I have assigned here in the source date, I want to add by one. So I want to increase this date by one. Okay, by days. So I will select days here. Okay. So by adding here, so I want to store the output result, which is the new result in some variable. So in that case also we have to create one date type variable. Then only we can store the date type values. Okay. So from for that you need to click on the cross, and you can see by default it is coming date time. The data type is date type. So you can put the name uh, date result date, and I will say addition result. Okay, and let's display in the message box. Let's display in the message box. So in the message box, in the message box if I will try to display this value, this result, this data result, date time result. So if I click on this cross button, so you can see that a variable is not coming in this drop down. That means in the message box only we can display a string type variable. So for that we need to convert this date type variable into the string type. Then only we can add that variable inside the message box. So to convert the date type variable into the string type, for that also we have a command types date. Inside the date type, there's a toString command is available. So this is a like converter command. So by using this, it will convert date time into the string type. So before this message box, drag and drop this one, and so here you can see we got the result inside this variable date type. So in this toString, select the variable and choose the variable from the drop down, the addition result. Okay, yes, insert, and here you can see the format also it is given here, like what format you are selecting. So from the drop down, you can see there's a lots of formats are given here. Okay, whatever format you want to select, you can select accordingly. Whatever zone is suited on for your use cases, accordingly you can select from the drop down. So in my case, I'm selecting this ISO local date. Okay, and also you can provide your format here. Like suppose if you are providing format like DD, Y. So that format also you can add manually here. Okay. So in my case, I'm selecting format, and from the format, I'm just selecting this local date. Okay. And I want to convert this date type variable into the string type variable, right? Let's create a string type variable. I will put name, and you can see the data type it is coming string type str result. Okay, and let's display this str result inside this message box. Let's insert this one and str result. Let's see, like here I have added one day in this given date. So that is 5th of, this is 4th of May, and it will display by adding one, it will display 5th of May, right? Let's run this bot. So you can see we had added into the 4th of May by 1, so now it is showing 5th of May, right? So close this box, and addition is working fine, right? So now let's go to the subtraction, how we can subtract a day from the given date. Okay, so let's disable this line of code. And so how you can disable a single line of code? By clicking on three dot, you can see the control and slash is coming here. So by using that keystroke also, you can directly disable that line of code by selecting that one. Okay. So let's drag and drop the subtraction one. And in the subtraction also, let's select this 4th of May. In the 4th of May, I want to decrease by one day. Okay. So let's see what value we are getting inside this variable. So go to the date time, select the day 4th of May here. Let's select the hour here, and from the this zone you can select your zone also. Okay, and here I want to subtract from this day one by one day. Okay, so from time of unit, select your day, like you want to select by hour, day and week. So now I want to decrease this value by one, like I want to decrease this day by one, and assign, I will assign this result into the d. Look, let's create one variable d subtraction result. Okay, and you can see the type of this variable is coming get type by default. Select and store here. And now what is the next step? I want to display the d sub result in message box. So for that we need to convert this into the string variable. So here we do have the converter. Like I'll delete this one. I'll go to the I'll add this latest one, subtraction result. I'll insert, and it will convert into the str result. Okay, and in the format you can select this ISA local day. Save this one and run your bot. Yeah, you can see I had assigned 4th of May in the source value, and I added one like for decrement counter, so it decrease this value by 1. So it is showing 3rd of May. Okay, close this one. Okay. So next command is like, suppose if you want to check what is your system date. Okay, what is your system date? So now my system date is 4th of May, right? So how we can check that? Let's go to the assignment command, and here let's go to the variable section, variable, and here if you want to check the system date, go here in the system. You can see there's a system date. So this is a predefined date which is given by the automation team. By using this date system date variable, yes, insert system date variable, like it will display the current date on that machine, like whatever date is coming on that machine on that day. So it will give you in this system date variable. So just assign this variable into some variable. Okay, so create your variable today date. Okay, so again, if I want to display this variable in message box, again I have to convert this variable into the string type. So just use the two string variable, and what variable I want to convert, select from here, and let's select the student date variable and insert here, and let's store into the str result. Okay, let's display this bot. Let's see what time is coming when I added system date variable. Yeah. So you can see 4th of May is coming, and the all time and this event day. What was the day? Thursday. Today is Thursday. That also in here it is coming. So you can close and stop. So today's date is assigned into this variable. Okay. Let's disable this line of code. Let's go to the next command. Save this one. Okay. So next command is after. Let's use this command. Let's check what is the meaning of this command. Okay. So this is only for the if you want to compare two date variables. Okay. So in that case, you can use is after, is before, and is equals to. So it is after means, suppose you want to check the 4th of May is coming after 5th of May or not. Okay. So let's check, and here store the hour, and let's check if this is true or not. See what it is saying. Check if this date 4th of May is coming after 5th of May or not. So you can see it will not come, right? This condition is false. So let's see what value we are returning. What value we are returning from this variable. So it is checking this source value. This 4th of May is coming after 5th of May or not. Like this is only for the comparison. Okay. So let's see it is what value it is returning. As of now, we can say this is a false because 4th of May will not come after 5th of May. Okay, so let's see what value we are returning. So it will return the value in the form of boolean. So you can see it will return in the form of boolean. Let's result boolean. I will say this is a boolean variable. So you can see true and false in the form of it will return. So to display a boolean variable inside this message box, so we need to convert boolean into the string. So go to the boolean and convert to string. Okay, convert this boolean value into the string and str. So the result into the str result. Run this one and let's see. Is 4th of May is coming after 5th of May? Let's see the result. Yes. See, it will not come, right? So older value cannot come the newer value after newer value, right? So this is false condition. So let's add the greater value here. Let's add 6 value. Okay. So 6. Now you check. If save this one, then it will update here. See, if 6th of May will come after 5th of May, yes. This is a newer item, right? Newer date. It will always come after older date, right? Let's see the result. Yes, it is true. Close this variable. And similar way, we can use other one, other date command. So is before command is just opposite of is after command. Okay. And let's use is equals to. Disable this line of code. Disable this line of code and drag and drop is equals to. So is equals to means like it will check two date values. Like if we are having two date variable, in the both variable there is some date value are given. If you want to check both dates are equal or not equal, so we can use this is equal command. It will return true and false result. So let's check 4th of May is equals to 4th of May or not. What result we are getting? Okay, let's check. And it will store again. I am saying it will store result into the boolean format. So again, we need to convert this boolean into the string. Then only we can display the message, this result into the message box. Yeah, this is true. Both dates are equal. Okay, let's compare the other dates. Suppose if I am selecting 3rd of May is equals to 4th of May or not. Let's see the result. Yeah, this is false. Both dates are not equals to. Both dates are not same. So suppose if you want to insert your own variable which you have created in your task bot, okay. So by using by selecting this variable, you can tab, so you can add your own variable here also, right? If you have created any your date type variable, if you want to insert that, if you want to perform the comparison on that variable, so you can insert your own variable also by selecting this variable tag. Okay. As of now, I have selected this date type. Okay, and I am inserting my own variable here by selecting this from this calendar. So thank you for watching my video. Let me know if you have any query.